Hey, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Andrea B, and we are talking about the motivated mindset. Period. This motivated mindset tip is make yourself a priority. So normally I will post reels and TikToks of like my 3 tips that I normally make within the videos, and then I'll be making YouTube videos about further explanation and how you do those things. Okay, so let's hop right into it. So make yourself a priority, and the ways that I make myself a priority is that I practice daily self-care routine. I make sure that I spend at least 30 minutes with God every day, and I'm still working on number 2. And then 3, writing down my weekly goals and crushing them. So the reason why I say make yourself a priority is simply because we go through life worrying about everybody, everyone, everything except for us, except for the things that we want, except for the things that make us feel good, except for the things that make us feel happy, and most importantly, except for the things that matter to us, which are important to us. And as a single mom, I have been trying to find ways to make myself a priority. So my son is 3. Excuse me, my son is 3. And so within those 3 years, I've made sure that I am, whether it's monthly, whether it's every 2 weeks, I make sure that my nails are done. I make sure that my hair is done. And I have been about consistent in the gym for about going on 2.5 years, and I would say that is one thing that makes my weeks go by and smoother in a transition, because I am seeing the progress of me being consistent in the gym. And then like practicing my daily self-care routine, that's like getting up, making sure I'm getting breakfast, taking a nice good shower, doing a skincare routine, and I'm making sure that by the time I clock into work that I am fully ready for the day to take it on, right? Whatever that looks like. So if you need to go and get your cup of Starbucks, or you need to go turn that Keurig machine, go do that. And so you can pep yourself up to get through the day. And skincare routine, in my reel and my TikTok, I use Good Molecules, and I've been using Good Molecules for a while now. And I would say that I have noticed the impact it's had on my skin, and getting myself into a consistent routine with making sure that my skincare is done. And then most importantly, drinking a lot of water and eating healthy and eating right. And that's another part of making myself a priority. Because when you look good, you feel good. And as a parent, I do want to make sure that I am around as long as God will allow me, to make sure that I'm not missing those major milestones in my son's life. I don't want to be the mom that's in and out of the hospital. And it's not to bash anyone, because if you're sick and you do have health issues, I totally understand that. But if there are things that you can avoid, which is by getting yourself healthy, getting yourself together, and whether that is going to therapy as well, if that is a part of your self-care, do that, and don't feel bad for doing it at all. The thing is, you are wanting to make your mind adapt to what you are trying to do, right? Because when your mind sees that you are putting yourself first, and you're doing everything to make sure that you're good, that you're feeling good, it's going to make sure that it's going to consult with you and God before it tries to add anyone else in the mix. So whether that's doubt, whether that's fear, it's going to consult with you, because you've trained your mind enough to know, like, hey, like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I work out. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I do my self-care routine. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm making sure I'm making my appointments for my self-care routines, and which is like my hair and my nails. Like, I'm making sure that I'm doing what I need to do to make myself a priority. And then my next tip was, be sure to spend at least 30 minutes with God. So if you don't believe in God, or you do believe in a higher power, make sure you are putting yourself in spiritual alignment to make sure that you are doing what you are called to do. I am a firm believer in purpose. I am a firm believer that God will lead you and guide you to where you need to go. And even though sometimes it may not look like where you want to go, God will always make sure that He is the end all and be all of your life if you allow Him. Make sure that you are spending those 30 minutes. So whether that's getting in the Word, whether that's listening to an inspirational podcast, whether that is downloading the Bible app and having some audio playing in the background, or whether it's watching a sermon from your church or other preachers that you may listen to on YouTube or wherever you listen to them at. Make sure that you're getting in that habit of putting yourself in spiritual alignment with the things that you are supposed to be doing. Trust me, it is not easy by any means necessary. Okay, but when you are showing your mind that you are willing to put in the work to make sure that you are showing up as your best self every day, and one of those things is making sure that you are in spiritual alignment, your mind will follow, and it will keep you motivated because you are seeing how making these small changes or tweaking these things, you are seeing how it is making your life much easier. Now, I'm not going to say there's not going to be struggles along the way, because there are, because there are, but you have to be willing to put in the work to make those things happen. Okay. And lastly, set your weekly goals and crush them. Okay. Period. So whether you have a notebook that you have and you write your weekly goals down, whether you go to Target or Walmart or wherever you like to shop at, and you can actually buy like weekly weekly planners, like little like long grocery lists or sticky notes. You can buy those things into where you can write down your weekly goals every week, and not just writing them down, but actually putting a plan in place on how you're going to get those goals done within that week. So whether you choose to, there's 7 days in a week, right? Not Monday through Friday, Saturday to Sunday. I want to put that in there, Saturday to Sunday. But if you are in that space of where you just kind of need some structure, every Sunday or whenever your reset day is, go in and write those weekly goals and make sure they are attainable. Make sure that they are things that you can do within 7 days time. And I want to say too, don't get upset if you don't crush all of them in that week. It's totally fine. But if you're able to start knocking those things off, your mind will get in the process of saying like, okay, it's Sunday, we got to sit down and write our weekly goals. All right, it's Sunday, we got to sit down and think about how we are going to crush them, how we're going to obtain them. And trust me, the more you do that, the more you will start to see your life get into, you will see some structure. You will start to see your mind get motivated, because now you've been doing it so much. Okay, I'm motivated, let's get it, let's go. And don't be afraid about the changes that you see. Don't be afraid about the things that come your way when you start putting your mindset into motivate mode. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got something out of this motivated mindset, and I will see you guys next week with another tip. Bye.